One day after Mayor Byron Brown was selected for the job as president and CEO of the Western Regional OTB, lawmakers are hoping that a change in leadership will bring better transparency. 2 on Your Side's Nate Benson has the latest. Nate?
Yeah, Mary Alice, lawmakers admit that some of the reforms they put in place at OTB did not work, and they hope if Mayor Brown accepts the job, he will lead the charge for change. I caught up with Senator Sean Ryan first and asked him the most pressing question I could think of since his name has been floated as a potential candidate for mayor if Brown accepts the job. Are you running in the turkey trot?
I plan to run the turkey trot every year.
I'll get back to the question you actually want answered at the end. In terms of changes at OTB, if Mayor Brown accepts the job, that this might be a shift in kind of the culture over there.
It certainly wasn't the process we had hoped for. We made changes last year and who gets to sit on the OTB board, what's their weighted vote, and we had hoped that would yield a better process.
In fact, Ryan says those changes simply yielded what he called golden parachutes for outgoing OTB president and CEO Henry Wojtaszek. He accepted a $300,000 buyout to finish his tenure by the end of the year.
So the reforms, they didn't work. So we need to go back and look at it again. But the OTB needs to commit to following state law.
And Ryan wants everyone to remember
the Western New York Regional OTB is a creation of the state legislature. They don't have to exist.
Is that on the table?
Everything's on the table.
Assemblymember Monica Wallace echoed the sentiments of Senator Ryan.
The leadership might have changed, but my position hasn't changed. My position is still that there has been wasteful spending at best and potential corruption at worst at the OTB.
And reiterated she wants the state's top enforcers to take a closer look.
A couple weeks ago, Senator Ryan and I sent a letter to the Inspector General and the Attorney General asking them to come in and look at these severance packages and really, quite frankly, look at everything.
Now, as to the question of whether Senator Sean Ryan will run for mayor, he says he's going to stay focused on this re-election this November to the state Senate. But remember, the mayoral election in Buffalo is not until next November, so we'll have to wait and see. On Your Side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.